Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to another fun Saturday night with raw and unconditional love Terrell. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I hope you guys can hear me. If anybody can tell me if you can hear me, put it in the chat, please. So I want to say hi to Patty Palmer. Hello, how are you? I hope things are better for you. Thank you. Let me see, where am I? I'm missing. Oh, Gina. Gina, how are you? How are things with you? How's the weather? How's the weather way down there where you are? Um, Let me see. Great, great. Yeah, I did. We had some snow. We're getting some more, and then we're getting milder weather, so it's going to turn into slush, rain, and all that crap. What can you can't help it, eh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had the. It was all white there. Well, first snow, even even when you get your first snow here, people don't remember how to drive. So put it that way. Uh, you know, some because I had my snow tires on before the 1st of December. We had to put the snow tires on. Hi, Greta. How are you? I've seen you. So how's the weather in your area? So we had to put snow tires before the 1st of December. So mine were on, but some people they just wait till the last minute and you know, or they need an appointment. They can't drive on if you drive without snow tires and get stopped, you'll get fined a couple hundred, two, $300. I forget what it was, something like that. So, oh my, did we ever go through some political energy this week, eh? Yeah, I guess you guys heard about Canada too. Mentioned, yeah, yeah. You get fined. Yeah, if you get stopped, if they stop you, or if you get in an accident, you don't know what you get, or you have problems with your car, and the police come by and they see you don't have winter tires on, they'll fine you. That's for sure. Yeah, but this is all anyway. We used to have we didn't have that before, but now it's yeah. So it's like that now. So yeah. 52 degrees, not to, you cannot complain, Nick. So you guys didn't know we had snow here, so a blanket of white snow. It looked like Christmas. I live in the country, so it's all good anyway. So you see the snow in the trees, and you know, it's like a Christmas card. It looks like that where I am, at least. It looks like Christmas. But then now it's cold. It's colder. It's freezing. And next week it'll get warmer. Then we're going to go back to rain and slush and whatever. I got a lot to do this week. So, so I guess you guys heard that. Remember last week I was talking about Trudeau going to Florida, meeting 45 and all that. Then I heard on the news. So they were they were saying that 45 in a joke was saying, oh, about the 25% tariffs on Canada, and Mexico. Then they were saying Trump mentioned that well, if you have problems with your finances, you can always. He told our president that if you have problems or something, you can always become the 51st state or of the U.S. 51st state. A lot of Canadians was insulting like crazy. And then he also apparently mentioned, I heard that on the news. He mentioned, well, if you become the 51st state of the US, then I'll make you governor of that state. He's a president. He's not a governor. He's a lower. Yeah, and you can kiss the king. Whatever. Jesus, and people didn't it didn't go down well in Canadian history there about that. So anyway, because I knew, I knew, and when he jokes like that, you think he doesn't mean it, but he meant it. He meant it for sure. Hi, Marby, how are you? Nice seeing you. How's the weather with you? So he meant it when he said that. He said those things because he's just trying to show off like a bully, like a dictator, and he wants to do like Putin, everybody else, take over Canada. We become the 51st uh, state of the U.S. That's what he said, and he made a joke out of it, and he wasn't joking. He meant it because he would like all our pure water. He would like all the wood that's here, whatever Canada has. So he's trying one of those. Hi, Marshall Green. Yeah. So a lot of Canadians found that insulting like crazy. So, but that's his thing. Yeah. Hi, Pippi. How are you? I hope I'm saying your name correctly, though. Uh, Hi. How are you? I love the picture of your dogs, though. I miss my dog. Yeah. I know he's playing crazy like crazy, but when he mentions that in a joke, it's he meant it. By the way, he's serious about that. He thinks, well, I'm going to do like Putin, take over Ukraine, or Hitler taking over whatever, control the whole world. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I know he means it, but you know, everybody's reading on the energy, and the energy after last Saturday, I was getting maybe 2 3 days after that. I mentioned about his health. His health's not going to get any better. There's health problems. He could have a stroke. He can have a heart attack just like that. And at any time, you don't know. I see that, but that's the timing. I can't tell you when it's going to happen. That's what the energy feels like me. It's going to happen, but when? It's the when part. So now his ego is big, and Elon Musk. You heard about Elon Musk, and he's on drugs and everything. He looks so weird. I mean, watching this guy. No, I know you don't want him, but look, I I keep getting this thing this week. There, I never had that. Well, I remember you guys maybe heard me saying the word treason, the word this and that. There's something going to happen. I don't know. It's like I'm seeing a bunch of short circuits, like connections, and they all, like electricity, the wires. If there's a short circuit, it goes like a firecrackers, like it, you know. That's what I'm seeing. These connections, I'm talking about all his picks and everything he's trying to do, or this and that. You know, that's what he's doing right now. But there's also an energy. I don't know about you guys how it works in the states, something like that. Just be patient with me. I'm trying to put it out there in a way. I don't want to scare anybody, but I'm saying it might be possible that there's Elon Musk is going down the drain too. I can see that because there's been in the news, I think, something about the Russians interfering with elections. I don't remember. Yeah, it's for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for putting that up. There's a interference with an election for with a country. I don't remember who or the name of the country there. I don't want to get my countries mixed up, but there's just recently there was in the news something like that, and it's going to get reversed or something like that because Russians were involved. I don't know. Hi, Prayer Warrior. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm getting all this. Oh, it's okay. That's where it was. Okay, fine. Romania. Okay, they're actually. Is that correct? They're gonna uh uh like do the election over again or something like that, or a reversal, and I don't know exactly what it is, something like that. Now that thing there about Russia interfering with elections, they did in the U.S. They're doing it in Canada also. These guys, what they're trying to do is divide us to conquer. These are behind them are billionaires, and they're trying to control the whole world, control us. So we have to pay higher prices. We have to pay. If this went on in the future, people like us couldn't afford buying a house or a car or anything. We'd have to rent it. That's what they're trying to do, like control us. So yeah, he wants to take the whole world. But I'm going to tell you something now. Now I don't know exactly if this is going to happen. Hi, bonjour. So I feel that there's something's going to happen. Look, just give me a second because I feel Putin is in a very, 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 very bad situation right now. He is like panicking, like he's desperate. Like you. Hi, Patricia Francino. Uh, so he's very, very desperate. Putin is very, very desperate, and it's desperate, and he's in his country right now. He might just I don't know exactly. I'm not going to guarantee what I'm saying, just for entertaining purpose. But this is what I was feeling. I was talking to other people, and I don't know. It's like reading energy. But when you read energy, you don't know exactly because it's reading energy. It's like reading something that's not happened yet, something that's not known, really. But um, okay, I got your question, Patty Palmer. Okay, I'm reading the chat at the same time. Sorry, because I was talking about an energy. Now it could happen and this way or something like that. But I want to know your feedback from you guys in the U.S. Okay, there could be like an event where I'm just going to sort of look at give you a little feeling of the story or the feeling of the feeling of energy that I'm talking about. There could be an event where, uh, like I said, Putin is very desperate. He could go make one little mistake, just boom, and do something with one of the members of NATO. Like I'll give you an example, like Poland or something like that. Okay, you get what I'm saying? He could do that. Where hi Wendy, how are you? Hugs to you too. So I'm getting something about something may happen like that by surprise, like all of a sudden. Okay, because I know Biden, your president right now, has all the powers. He has all the powers. 40, 45, Trump, whatever you name it, doesn't have these powers. He's not confirmed yet. Okay, so I'm saying that it could be possible if something happens from Russia being involved with all these whatever is doing, they're interfering with voters, elections, and all that in other countries, and also might be doing something to one of our. I know he's involved in Canada too, but I mean something involving NATO. You know what I'm saying? All these countries, NATO, they're like he does something like 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 we're surprised that he did that, and all of a sudden Biden could. That's what I'm saying. Your president has all the powers. Okay, then he declares not a World War III, but a war in a certain region, like the U.S. would be sort of like uh, going in certain regions and saying, "Okay, that's enough. We're getting involved." You know, like getting involved in because of Russia getting involved, and all of a sudden Biden, because he's the president, he is the president. He got all the power, and then he says, I cannot leave this. I cannot confirm what's call 45. You can't bring him in. You can't confirm it, and you know what I mean. So I wanted feedback from you guys. Is this can like like a declaration of some kind of conflict. It's not really World War III, but it could last like a couple months, 3 months, or something like that, and then that would delay the confirmation or the whatever you guys call it for 45 to take office. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I was picking up this week something like that. Now I don't know if I'm over the clouds or something like that. I don't know what, but that's what I'm picking up as in the hi mother of three. How are you? The mother of three. Gotcha. Yeah. So I was just wondering if you guys could explain that. Could be like I don't know what they call it. I don't know what it's called because I know nothing about martial law or this and that, but something that would block from from 45 getting into the office of the White House. Okay, if that was to happen just before he's the January 20th, and Biden has to stay in, he said, "There's no way I have to stay in," and like maybe for 2 or 3 months more to because there's a conflict between I'm talking about Russia and the United States. It wouldn't be World War III, but I know Canada would be involved also automatically, this and that. So, you know what I'm saying? Could this happen? Like, Mercer says, Ron, you're not in the clouds. You are on target. If they found he was a traitor, treason will be called. Yeah. Okay. So I want to say hi to Donna Luna. Hi, Donna. Tell your son Henry, thank you so much for donation through PayPal. Thank you so much. He left me a comment too. So I wanted to ask if you can ask Henry if I have the permission to um, share with the chat here what he left me as a comment because it really touched my heart when he said he left me a comment. He left me a donation on PayPal. I want to thank him for that, but also he left me with a comment. So if I want to ask him permission if I can share it with everybody here, like post it in the chat if because I really touched my heart when he said that because comments like that, it really keeps me going, and it really touched my heart what he mentioned. So anyway, so I just asked. I want to ask permission before I disclose the comment. So if he says no, it's okay. I won't. But I know that the comment touched me in my heart because the comment he left me. And plus, he gave me a donation on PayPal. So a big thank you for that. So, hi, Maxime Ladouceur. How are you? I hope things are well with you. So I don't know if this thing is like could this be something that could happen? No, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about the energy around, because the energy is like uh, getting intense in the that area around Russia and whatever European, whatever in that area, the tension is rising and rising, and it seems that could be the case of something happening, uh, that Biden, like I'm saying, Biden could say, well, I have to stay here because you can't take over, and not when you declare like whatever you declare martial law or treason or conflict with another country. When there's a conflict with another country, it might be called war. I don't know, but there's not going to be World War III. It could be something like I don't like this either, but it could be something like a conflict, and they have to react to that. NATO reacting to Russia before Trump gets in, because this thing is touching every country all over the world. It's world security. I'm talking about. It's beyond elections. It's world security, and involves Canada also. This guy just makes a joke about taking over Canada like that. It's unbelievable. Hi, Raymond. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you, Patricia Francino. Hi, Maxine Nandusar. Fatima, how are you? Blessings to you too. Thank you. So, I'm just wondering what your feedback on what I just said about that. So, anyway, you know, it's not it's not that I want to see conflict between, especially military and stuff like that. You don't want to see conflict, but you know, I can tell you one thing. Putin is at his weakest point right now. He doesn't financially, and the Russians are pissed to the maximum in their country. The citizens of Russia right now, they're really, really mad at him for doing what he's doing. So, oh, Henry looked embarrassed, but he just said, "Okay, okay, Donna, I don't want to embarrass. I don't want to embarrass. I just wanted to show, because that came from his heart to my heart, and it touches you too. But I mean, I so I s- that really uh, that really made my heart skip a beat, because the comment he said, and he also gave me a donation. So um, that's what I would like to share. You know, So with everybody, if you have any questions, you want any questions answered, put in capitals so I can see it. Um, so I can start them, so we can answer your question. I have one up there already. Yeah, it says greeter. Donna Luna says the greeter. The cheating and the lies and the bow. No, yeah, I'm not going to give in the cheese person to. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. We have to stay together. We have to stay in the love energy, in the support energy, and come together. But it could happen like that, and Biden has to stay in, and the other one doesn't get in. I'm getting that. I got that this week, and actually I had a meeting because sometimes I do meetings on Zoom with American people, okay, that I'm friends with, and we discussed that, and I wasn't the only one picking this up. There was somebody else picking this up this week, so it's like, what is this, and that is a possibility that happens, and that's why readers don't see whatever happening. So it could be, there's a possibility. Everything is possible, but this is reading the energy. That's the way it is. I mean, it's like it's hard to put a timing on it, when it's going to happen, and everything like that. You know what I mean? Uh, Even with the health thing, Now his ego is pretty big this moment. At this moment, he's in France with that whatever Notre Dame. So he's with Macron there, and I don't know what like. So this Macron is trying to settle things with diplomacy and be gentle. I mean, I lived through bullies myself, and there's no way. It don't matter how gentle you are or how trying to explain everything. It doesn't work with that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work with a bully. Bullies, you needs to be hit hard, like face to face, and you don't use tactics as being gentle and kind and everything. To them, these people don't understand. Bullies don't understand until you know you punch him in the nose or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm just putting words out there. But I faced my bully, and that's how I was raised by one. So, uh, I had to face, and boy, oh boy, yeah, that's when they back up. Raymond wants to know. Okay, I got your question up there. Yeah. Okay, Roman. Yeah, that's where the Russians got involved in the interfering with the elections over there. Yeah. It- yeah. Well, I'm gonna start your question up there because I have a couple already. Yeah, I have a couple. I got a couple. Yeah, prayer worry for people that've been through what I've been through, like bullies. My stepfather, I was kid, so I know bullied until I went face to face with him, and I said it didn't matter if I it didn't matter if at the time there I was in so much fear it wasn't funny. But when I faced the bully, um, I face to face, I didn't care if I end either I die or I there's no friggin' way I'm going to be treated like that anymore. I'm not taking anymore, and I was only about uh, around for something around let me see, uh, uh, 13, 14 years old at the time. And I weighed 80 pounds, and I had to face a guy that was like like over 200 some odd pounds. But the energy I had, the fear just left my body. The whole fear left my body, and I faced him, and I you know, but he backed away instead of confronting me. He backed like, wow, just a minute. That's how they are. So I had yeah, for a long time. It took me. Raymond is asking me, hi Sue Tuffy. Yeah, hi. I thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your support. Raymond says, do you have PTSD from that experience? It took me so long to heal from that experience. It's uh, like a cassette, like a program that was planted in my brain. It repeat itself. Then I didn't feel. I don't know. It's like a film repeats itself. It's like you're saying, people that go into wars or war zones, they come back with that. Like it's the images. It's all the thing. It's stuck in your brain, and it repeats itself all the time, and you can't see the way out. Yeah. So the only way you can you get away from a bully is when you face him face to face, and you give him the same medicine, like treat the same way he treats you. And I mean, with I was ready to knock the guy out or anything, even if it cost me my life. how bad I was. But all of a sudden, I don't know what got over me. I felt, I can tell you this, the energy I had, the fear left me, and I felt like I was three, four, I had the energy of three or four men inside of me. It's hard to explain this. The energy was so strong, but he backed away. He got scared, got scared like crazy. He never laid a hand on me, never again treated me that way. And uh, sometimes he would, sometimes after that, he tried to go, oh, all right. And I said, hey, you shut up. And I told him to shut up or I'll shut it for you. And that was it. And I'm only a small guy, but I'm not like that. I don't like to be like that, you know. But it dramatized me for all my life, and I had to find a way to heal from that because I wasn't born with hate. I was born with love in my heart, not hate. Everybody's born like that. It's because of these you're born like that, you know. So that's how I got over. But I had to take a lot of therapy. I had to go. Uh, I went into hospital for a while there, not knowing who I was because this thing was eating me up inside like crazy, you know. And I was trying to be nice to everybody, but it has a cause and effect like crazy, you know. So yeah. No, they won't understand you knock them out right off their feet, you know, or like a surprise like I did. I just turned around, faced it, and wow, my voice came, the energy. I didn't feel fear anymore, and that surprised the heck out of him. So you know what I mean? Even at 14 years old, or for around that 13, 14 years old, it surprised the heck out of him. He backed away. I was 80 pounds, 230 pounds. He backed away, and there was a witness there too that saw that. uh, that was it. There's no way you're gonna walk all over me anymore. So that, yeah. Hi, how are you? So anyway, I thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your support. And okay, so what Marshall Green said, Lady G still did her channel. Oh yeah, yeah, they're attacking the channels that yeah. No, that's one thing you don't know where the energy comes from. But when you're in this energy of survival, something I mean, you came over me, and then all the fear just came out of my body, like something snapped. I don't know how to explain it. It's like something snaps, and you get into that, and there's no way because you know what somebody when you I'll give you an example of what happens. You tie a dog or an animal, tie a dog. I'll give you a dog as an example. Tie him and tease him and tease him and tease him and tease him for years and years. If he can get a hold of you, he'll bite the crap out of you. You'll be sorry for doing that. Okay, it's a little bit how I felt because all that energy, all that pain, all the things just came up to the top, and it's like I was I had three, four men, like the energy of three, four men to face this guy, and he backed away. So that's where it is. So I'm not saying that to make this up. This is real. This is how I can explain what happened to me. That all those years, all those pains just came up to surface. Even if you're a woman, a little woman, when you get mistreated like that for a long, long time, you can get to the point where you have so much power in you, you could throw a guy even like I, I saw. I actually saw my mother. She was small too, and she knocked the guy out because he was he. Anyway, she turned around and punched him, and knocked him out. I saw it with my own eyes. So there you go. So, my mom did that one time. So so prayer. I'm just reading chat. Don't worry, you guys. Your questions are pinned up above. You are giving courage to face him. Your guides were surely with you, helping you understand him and reclaim your power. Yeah, because I was at the end. I said, whether I die or not, it doesn't matter. It didn't care for me. But I knew that. I knew that because I had a near-death experience when I was younger. So, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time, because I'm physically here anyway. But I did have a near death experience where I remember everything being on the other side. So, but this thing was that's how I can explain facing a bully. That's my experience. Is that's the way it is. But I bet you, yeah, yeah. My mom was a knockout. But I'll tell you why. Okay, okay. Oh, I got teased at school too. Like teased, like bullied at school, where because I didn't have confidence in me. I was a little guy, 80 pounds, and even 60 one time, and all this. I had three guys jump on me like bullies, from school. Plus, I was getting it from home too. So, meanwhile, I learned. At the time. You guys don't know this. You guys have whatever a punching bag or something like that, like a stack that's hooked up there, and you practice boxing. Okay, so me, it was something like something you step on with a rod and a ball on top, like a blown up air ball. Okay, like this. Okay, and this thing you hit it. And they go, wow, wow, back and forth, this and that. I was practicing that, and one day, these three guys, they did it again. So I knew somebody that was, it was about yeah, it was about 6 foot, because his mom was making homemade bread, and I knew him, so he was around, so he saw that and he came out. So anyway, and he told me, he said, "Look, who is the one that's the bully?" Okay, yeah, I got your question, Donna. Okay, who's the one who is the leader, the bully in all those three? I said, I can name him. His name was Matt Turner. Okay, okay, I still remember today. So I said him. So he said, "Okay, I'm gonna." He grabbed the other two guys by the collar, and he said, "I'm gonna hold them, and you're gonna take them one by one." I said, "What?" He said, "I'm gonna hold them, and you're gonna take one by one." Well, guess what? This guy, uh, whoa, 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 whoa! No, no, all the smile on his face like crazy. I knocked him out, one punch. Then I got the other two wanted to run away, and I knocked all three of them out. As a matter of fact, one punch. And I'll tell you why. But I don't like that. I didn't love myself for doing that, but I had no choice. I was being bullied like crazy. And I have what you call, I got bony hands. I don't have big, big, big hands. I got small, small, small hands. This is like getting hit with a hammer. I got After that, I was scared of myself. I said, I can do all that damage? Yes, you can. Then I got scared. So I tried to avoid all kinds of whatever, fights until somebody pushed me against the wall. Then there we go again. So because you're gonna laugh about this. It's just a journey when I was a kid. So one time I had this guy that I knew. He kept teasing me. I said, "Stop teasing me. Stop doing that, because you can get hurt." He never stopped. So I turned around, bang! I broke his nose. But with my big heart, I take him home to his mom, and his mom said, "What happened? His nose is all bleeding like crazy, like blood's pouring out like crazy." So I told the mom, "Well, I told him to stop doing what he was doing. He kept on doing. I warned him and everything, but he kept on doing. So I'm the one that broke his nose. She got the broom and started chasing me down the street with the broom. So, I mean, you can laugh about it, But that I don't do that anymore. These things, but I try to stay completely away. I avoid all kinds of confrontations. I try other ways of this. Sometimes I can make jokes, make people laugh instead of going into like that. So yeah. So anyway, that's the whole story. I don't do that anymore because uh I really I don't want you know because I was troubled so much because of all of the things I was getting bullied with. So plus that. But anyway, the journey's over. I learned my lesson, and I've stayed away from that. I haven't uh, done those things since ages and ages ago. I don't. I walk away if I can, unless somebody can really be after me. And there's people like that. They come after you. They don't leave you alone. Then, yeah, okay. But I haven't had that anymore. Uh, try to heal from that stuff as much as possible. But these are all programs you grow up with anyway. Mm. So anyway, that's the little story about bullies. But that's just talking about bullies. So I could guarantee you 100% that if talking about 45, he's a bully. If you this guy, I mean, if somebody turned on him and said, "Look, I'm going to break your face and jump on you. I'm going to do something to you," face to face like that, face to face, and get angry right in front of his face, and he had no bodyguards or nothing to save him, he would actually do the number two, number one in his pants. I'm telling you, this guy would back. He'd be so scared. He is. He's. I know this energy because I've been through it before, so I know how they react and how they are. So he would do everything in his diaper right there. So that I can guarantee you. Guarantee. All it takes is somebody to face to face him. He never had that in his life. You know, golden spoon in his mouth and everything else. So, yeah. So yeah, we found we're healing in our hearts, and that's when we don't do that anymore. Because luckily we found our space and love. I had to heal from that too, because then I was feeling a little bit guilty. There's nothing to be guilty about, because people sometimes they like to learn the easy way or they like to learn the hard way. What I'm talking the hard way, but people don't know. I may be small. Wow. And that's what I found out. But that gave me confidence in defending myself, I had to defend myself. Good night, Marshall Green. Early morning tomorrow. Yeah. So anyway, take care. I hope you stay safe and everything. So, okay, I wanted to share something that, yeah, yeah, leave them with they got karma anyway. So karma, I learned about karma and I've seen it happen, and I've seen how karma works too. So yeah. So I want to share something about Donna Luna's son Henry. Uh, if I can get it, I know he said he's a little bit embarrassed, but it's not too embarrassing because this comment came from his heart to my heart, and it involves. Let me see if I can find it there, and I'll sort of if I can find it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to copy what he left me as a message, and oh, can I copy it? Yeah, I think I can. Okay. But I wanted to ask him permission because I just don't want to do that. Is this to show? Um, uh, yeah, dynamites come in a small package, especially when it's suppressed childhood trauma. It took me so long. I had to go in for a couple months, psychiatry for all this stuff. I went through that. They A couple of months, but guess what? Look what I'm doing today. Okay, trying to help some people here and everything, and sharing my life stories. So just I just hope that it can help somebody understand and maybe uh, help somebody start their journey on the healing. Okay, so anyway, so I was in there. And they had me talking to empty chairs because what was happening is the bully in my head was repeating, the program was repeating in my head. So I was like spill, spilling everything out in front of a chair. That's what they made me do. Anyway, to try to make me aware of what's going on in my head. Like a cassette. It was repeating, repeating, repeating. I was doing that, and there was a bunch of people, other people there that I didn't know, people that were in the same situation as I was, or something similar, whatever. So they did just all watch, and all of a sudden, I was the one helping them. I was getting help by doing it. They were helping me, but I was helping others, and that like maybe for the first couple of weeks, I was getting help and picking myself up. And then all of a sudden, I was helping them. I said, "What's coming?" Oh, wow. Yeah, I was helping them. All of them became friends with me because they understood, because these people, all had something in common, drama from childhood. So that's why we were there. So, yeah. So, anyway, I'd like to share something. I don't want to embarrass Henry, but nothing to be embarrassed because really, really, this touched my heart. So I just want to share. You said that I could share it. So I'm going to post it in the chat. And this is the comment that you guys can read. I hope it goes in there. Yeah. Um, but at the same time, in this I'm gonna share the in the chat. This is what he left me when he left me a donation on PayPal, and he also left me um, a comment, and this really touched my heart when he said that. So here we go. I hope it. Yeah. So you see the comment from Henry. It's not Mark. His name is not there, but he's talking about his mom religiously loves listening to you. He says, I can't make my mother happy, but you are making your mom happy because you're supporting her, you're loving her, you're sharing your time with her, you're doing everything. Okay. And I I know that there's a lot of love between you two. Okay. Uh you share it and you have a great connection with your mom. Okay. So it's not a you are making her happy. And it says, I love how you try to connect to all your subscribers and the people that you listen to, talking about other channels that so I just want to share that comment. That had me a little bit teary this afternoon when I read that. So I just want to share that with you guys. So I had Patty Palmer up there. I have Raymond, and I have Donna Luna. So I imagine I got Henry also. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, I'm not trying to pull the wool over anybody else's eyes. I'm just sharing my through uh, truthful journey I had, and I know that it comes from. I'm not making this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. First of all, you guys all have the same gift I do. You can listen to your gut. You have intuition, but you can tell without even the words is one. The words people say you can get off track of that, but you can feel the energy. It's the energy that you feel that comes from your heart. Okay, you can feel that. Like that comment from from Henry that came from directly from his heart. I mean, you don't make this stuff up, you know. So, uh, because she says, so too, we can feel your kindness and generosity through the screen. That's what I'm talking about. It's not the words. It doesn't matter what words you say. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm French and I'm trying to search for the English word sometimes, and I'm trying to explain something, and I got it in my head, and I go, whoops. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just trying to because you just when somebody's like me, like I watch Milu too, or others. There's some people that you feel the energy. It goes right through your heart. Okay, it goes right to your soul also. That's what I felt like talking about people in the US. I'm talking about I watched Kamala Harris, I watched Tim Walz. These two, that's what they were doing. They were they were what they were saying that came right through their heart. And that's what it touched a lot of people, especially us middle class in the middle class. So that's what I'm saying. And I still feel the same. I still feel the same. It's not over. It's not over yet. We're going to see something's coming up to the surface there. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. Uh, yeah, she said you were in counseling for a long time. Yeah, yeah. This stuff can get that's how you heal. You wonder how you heal from all this drama, but you can have but when you're a child, but then when you grow up, you keep on having experiences where relationships where it's a pack of drama after drama after drama until we get to the point where we understand that these programs are in our head and they repeat themselves. It's like a cassette. It repeats, it repeats, it repeats. Or you meet somebody, it reminds me of your father-in-law, or yeah, you know, or it reminds you of somebody you had an experience with, and a bad experience with, and oh, this person's got energy like this one, and it makes you react to that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because these memories are never, you cannot erase them. You can only heal them. And there's a way of healing that. Yeah. Mother of three. Gotcha. I hope everything's well with you, mother of three. How's your daughter and your husband doing? You told me your husband was doing well. How's your daughter doing now? I hope she's well, better. Oh, okay. He said Henry meant to say make him happy when I'm engaged with you and everyone in chat. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but it was kind of him to leave me a comment and besides donation, give me a comment like that because that's what keeps me going. Those messages like that it makes my heart sing. You know what I mean? It's because we don't know each other personally, but you see, yeah. Hi, Brendan. How are you? Yeah, you could. I'm gonna put you up there, Brendan. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like if everybody could do that, even you know, even if we're not neighbors, that's for sure. We're not in the same country, but if you can treat everybody equally and help and support everybody with love and kindness, this world will be a better place, of course, and get rid of the dictators and all these people that destroy other people's lives. Uh, but the greedy people, yeah. So anyway, let's see what I'm. Okay, Patty Palmer, Raymond, your question, Donna Luna, Brandon, and Henry. I'm gonna pull some cards for you too. Okay. Anyway, so that's what I want to share with you. If so this may come, it may come, maybe it won't happen, but this is for entertainment purposes only. So it may happen this way it could. There's a possibility. Okay, so if there's a conflict where you tell me, you guys know about the United States there. If there's a conflict with a country like I was saying with Russia, U.S. has a conflict all of a sudden with Russia and NATO, and something comes up. Like the energy is pretty. It's like building up and building up right now. So there could be something happening over there where if the United States gets involved, that would keep Biden as president, and the other one couldn't take over. Am I correct on that? Yeah. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Am I correct on that? That Biden would absolutely stay in? Is that because I don't know all the laws, but I believe that he'd have to stay in power. He had to stay in the president as president of the United States till the conflict with the other country was over. I believe that. So this could happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying that it might happen because the energy is all over the place right now. And Elon Musk is he's cray right now. He's all over the place, like threatening people also. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. If you can share that with me, it'd be fine. So I'm going to start with Patty Palmer, and then Raven, and then Donna and Brandon. If you guys want a card or something, let me know so I can. What do you mean by blessing jars? Oh, I'm just wanting a reading about my blessing jars. Oh, blessing jars. Hmm. Yeah, something's coming up. There's yeah, you those are jars. I make blessing jars. I use a element and crystals. Yeah. Well, there's something coming up here. I'll show you the cards. I have a couple more pulled there. Yeah, there you go. Okay, those are positive cards I'm getting here for that. So, Patty Palmer, this is what I have. Um, I have the knight. This is the Knight of Pentacles. That is sort of like a message is opportunities. I don't know if you're doing this online or something like that. It could be online or something like that. Or this is a message about opportunities, about Pentacles are about finance, abundance, and things like that. Okay. So then you got another positive card is about harvesting the seeds that you put out there. So harvesting these seeds, and they're about Pentacles. Also, as you can see, she's reaching up there to harvest this. So you already sown those seeds. Then I got the Wheel of Fortune. Uh, I believe you have a loved one that's helping you. There's a loved one behind this energy. I can feel it. You have a loved one behind helping you. Um, yeah. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You got angels. You got the message. The bird is about messages. Uh, So and you got the lion at the bottom of this card, right here. That's a lion. Anyway, so the Wheel of Fortune is turning, giving you opportunity. This is also the Page of Wands. It's sort of like um, a victory card, a communication of communication. So you see um, this person up there communicating, and the other people down there are listening to the communication. So the communication, and there's also about opportunities coming. And then I have the Six of Cups. As you can see, this card is also positive because there's an agreement between these two, sharing, as you can see, sharing one cup to the other, and there's four more down there and one above. So this is like a contract or sharing. So, so over Facebook, and this is community and word of mouth. And yes, my daughter is helping me from the other side. There you go. So that's the cards I have for you. I hope it resonates, and I'm sending you lots of healing, love, and light. Many blessings to you, and it's going to go. It's going to go in your favor. So you'll have opportunities. Because that's one thing they people. There's some people in this community they love these things about blessing jars and crystals and elements like that. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna work. So I hope that resonates with you, Patty. Yeah, Diamond. Hi, Diamond. How are you? I will start your question up there. Okay. I have you in the queue up there. So I have other people first. Raymond, you're asking me, will what's happening in Romania election? Do you see what's happening is that the it was in the news, I think, something about the elections being reversed because there was interference by Russia. So let me see what I can pick up. What else I can pick up on that? Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. um. Oh, it's gonna. Okay. Yeah, because you said, do you see that occurring in the United States? Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, will the election be reversed for what's going on? It's something else. Hmm. You're welcome, Patty. That sort of you're trying to say, will this happen in the U.S.? I don't feel it that it's going to happen the way you think it's going to happen, like it happened over there. But I feel more like I said maybe a while ago, something about some kind of conflict that rises up on the other side, and then like uh, interference, but also treason. I think Elon Musk has got a lot to do in that energy. I feel Elon Musk is implicated so much in there. He's in deep crap also. Um, but I think it's gonna take a while before this thing comes up about the elections being rigged and everything else, because I think they know about it, but they're searching for a way to uh, not do it the same way that Romania is doing, reversing the election the next day. It's something else going to come bang by a surprise, maybe block everything from the other one taking office. Uh, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say there's something else uh, will be taking part, but eventually it will be known that the system was rigged, put that way. I think they already know. I think it's already out there, all this stuff, except they're keeping it quiet so the public don't panic. Because if they told you that, imagine, I'm just going to say what I feel anyway. So it's just for entertainment purpose only. I'm just saying that feeling the energy is like the government does, maybe the government or maybe our government doesn't want to tell us, well, the way the system is made up is so not updated or not secure enough that we can get hacked by a foreign country. Maybe they don't want to tell you that, things like that. Nobody wants to admit, well, there's the system is fragile. They want to keep everybody like, because your vote matters so much to each and every one of us that we don't want to face that maybe the system is not working like it should. It should. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is. But I see something else probably coming up. Okay, Patty Palmer says, I hope that answered your question, Raymond. I also give them away and have a fun just for that purpose because I've been in that situation. My contract with myself is that I donate to people in need, but can't afford it. That's the way I have. Yeah, that's okay. That's it. Without putting yourself in the harm's way either. So, hi, Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. How are you? So, I hope things are well with you. Um, so that's what I'm getting. Okay, it's not going to go the way there, but this thing, I'm tempted to say this thing about Romania election interference and all that, the reversal. It could like the stuff is coming out of the bag, like the truth is coming up and raising up. Okay, that Russia's involved and everything, and maybe this thing will like reveal some things that did happen in the states, and that will sort of um, provoke some rising of tension between Russia and his involvement in U.S. and also they're involved in Canada too. They're all over the place. They're trying to divide us and conquer us and make us fight with each other and things like that. So, and they're trying to take away with our economy by raising tariffs like that against Mexico. I like that president, Mexican president, who confronts Trump and tells him, where she stands. That is one thing. Yeah. Brandon says something about what puzzles me about this past election is how Trump won. at the top of the ticket in the states where Democrat women running for Senate also won. There's something ill. Never understand. Yeah, there is. Okay. This thing, Brandon. This thing. Elon Musk was involved. Okay. He is involved in every. He's in deep. He put money out there. He's supporting. He was supporting 45. He was involved in buying votes and all kinds of stuff. But he has Starlink, and I was saying that before, and everybody's picking up the same energy. So they were planning this 4 years ago, even back in before, um, many years ago, how to rig the system. I'm talking about the electoral system, the votes, the counting of the votes, how to rig it, how to hack it, and Russia put something in there. I don't know what they call it. I'm not that good in internet and technology or something, but some kind of virus where they can. What I was seeing is, I know how you guys were telling me they know that you're a Republican or they know you're a Democrat. We don't. They don't know if I'm liberal or conservative here. We don't do that in Canada. It's not the way it works. It's whether they can have your vote or not. Once you voted, behind the scenes, that's where they count them. That's where the before they put up the results, that's where the votes were switched, or some ballots were not counted, or some like if you put in a system where I don't know how to explain this. I don't know if that's the way it works. It's like something that counts the votes or something like that, and then the the results. If they seen a Democrat, they would change it to Republican or something like that. The virus would automatically change these votes somehow. I don't know anything about that, but I've seen that. I know about Sterling that reads with Linda G. I haven't seen Sterling last Sunday. I didn't see him. I don't know. He lives in California where he reads with Linda G. Was talking about wanting to help for the authorities about the election fraud that went on. So, he left some traces, but the traces are hard. It takes time. It takes a lot of effort to find out how they did it. So that's why I'm saying. So I was saying that November 5th, the next day I was sick. I could feel ill and sick and the pain. And I went on Zoom the Wednesday with my American friends. And I was talking about this, talking about how is there a way, digital way, electronic way to change the votes? And these people didn't know too much, but there's a lot of stuff that came out after that. All these readers were almost saying the same thing, So because I always felt that Kamala Harris was ahead, and it was rigged. But Elon Musk did all that work because 45 doesn't have the brains for that stuff. Put it that way. It doesn't. Okay, let me see if I can. Donna Luna wants to know about tarot cards for December. And I'll do one for Henry too. For December. Yeah, the Brandon says unless there was some mechanical manipulation of the voting software, the only thing that makes sense to me is the block of voters were upset about the way the party bullied Biden out, so they stayed away. There's a little bit of all of that, but I mean, mostly is that they were You change the result. Put it that way. You change the result. That is definitely. He had interference. And Elon Musk with the satellite link, the, and all this stuff. I mean, the stuff. Yeah, he. I remember 45 saying, "Vote for me this time, and you won't have to vote for me. Vote again because it's all going to be fixed." Elon Musk said, I don't know, so many days before that he knew who was going to win. I mean, it tells you something right there that it had something to do with it. So, you know what I mean? It tells you the whole story right there. Anyway, and also they're trying to they're trying to do the same thing in Canada here right now. Hi, hippie gypsy. How are you? Hi, Lucy Mercier. How are you? Yes, you can. Okay, Lucy. I got you. I got you up there. I'm just going to hide it for a minute there. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. So I'm reading on, let me see, Donna Luna. Then I got Brandon, and then I have Henry. I got Donna Luna, I got Henry, Brandon, Diamond, and Lucy Mercier in the queue up there. So, um, so time flies. I mean, oh my God, we're at the 7th of December. Christmas is coming like crazy. So, you guys had your Thanksgiving last weekend or last week? I mean, we had our first snowstorm here. It was white. Had enough snow that, but we're going to get more. Then it's going to get ugly. Rain, slush, all the weather's going to get warmer. I have a recall to do on my car for brake lines. So I'm not paying for that. I have a Elantra, Hyundai Elantra, and there's a recall on it. So I had to take it in, and I got an appointment for Tuesday, 7:30 in the morning. 4 hours work on that. Oh my God! So they have to change that because they had a recall, and I got no choice. So that's the second recall they had. They had something else before. They changed that. Now they're changing the brake lines. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope Lucy Mercier. I've heard. I asked Kelly. Kelly's another YouTuber who lives in Toronto, Canada. I live in Quebec, but in on a near an hour and a half from Montreal on the east, more the east and west. Okay, and she was telling me she had 20 inches of snow there. So 20 inches of snow, and usually it's warmer in Toronto than it is where I am. But usually we get snow before then, and they had 20 inches of snow. I had about 5 inches, 6 inches of snow. So we're getting more though. But anyway, so when she told me she had 20 inches of snow, I could see the grass here still. I could see the green of the grass. Uh, Yeah. So okay, Donna Luna. This is what I have for you. I hope you're listening. Um, yes, we did have snow. So yeah, we had no snow, but freezing temperatures in. Um, let's see, is that let's see. I'm trying to figure out what the SC means. What the, because I don't live in the U.S. Or oh, I was going to say Nova Scotia, but okay. Yes, we did have snow. Let's see, yeah. SC. Let me know what that is. SC is that? Yeah, I'm way past that. I'm going towards Quebec City. I'm past that. You are north of Montreal. I once lived in Point Claire, 1972. Yeah. Gotta go. Bye bye. Prayer warrior. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending South Carolina. Okay. I got you. South Carolina. Okay. That's where yeah, the tornadoes hit near there, or North Carolina and South Carolina. Were there the last tornado was around there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm way past that. I'm not in Port Claire anymore because I'm way past that. I'm more oh my god. That'd be about 2 hours away from where I am. Yeah. I'm more towards the east completely. That is west. For me there, Point Claire is west and I'm in the east, going towards Quebec City and things like that. Yeah. Okay. Hi Cecile. How are you? How are you? So I think Susan, you left me a comment about stuff on. I think you left me a comment. I forget on the my last show, on my last video. Yeah, thank you for that. Yes, you can, Lucy. I got your question up there. Oh, okay. Okay, Donna Luna. I'll get back to you. Here's your cards for. She wanted a card for December, the rest of December. Geez, time flies, eh? We're getting there. What I have is oh, Cecile says I'm near Point Claire in Pierrefonds. Okay, I know what that is. But I'm in between Quebec City and Montreal, in between, like halfway. Okay, I'm just gonna hide this. But I'm in the country, so I'm near. I don't know if you know where that is, Lucy. Joliette. Joliette. That's I'm about 14 kilometers away from that. Yeah. No, not Saint Jerome, but I'm not far from Saint Jerome, and a little bit more like closer to Joliette. Joliette, and then you had I think Three Rivers or something like that. I think, and then whatever. Then you get Quebec City. Okay, Donna Luna, I got the Queen of Swords. Steady but surely, whatever letting go of stuff, it's steady. You, you got. There's an owl there, eyes wide open, checking, on your behalf, like watching and guiding you. So Lucie Mercier says, I've driven to the East Coast many times. I've driven past Three Rivers. Yeah. So I'm not I'm in between Repentigny. No. Yeah, Joliet and well, I'm in between the Repatsni and Three Rivers, so it's in between the Joliet. So I don't know if you know about that. Okay, Donna Luna, yeah, the Queen of Swords, steady but surely. With you have an owl sitting on your chair. Okay, it's like really, really focusing, cutting through all and letting go. We're all we're all living through something. We're all this energy is changing. I got the victory card. As you can see, this is the Six of Wands, victory. Um, so whatever you go. Hippie, hippie. I love all the cards with owls in them. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Jesus. I'm going to answer that, Susan. I got your question, Susan. I'm going to answer that. It's up in the queue. She's asking me, how do you feel about 45 wanting to make Canada the 51st state? Yeah, I was talking about it when I first come on. So, okay. Donna Luna, this is the Seven of Pentacles. Working hard, steady, you know, keeping your budget and keeping focus on your needs and everything, and not it's not out of control. You really really focus on those things. Uh, there is a shift in the energy. I got the shift in the energy, like new energies coming in. The two ones, as you can see, there's opportunities, new growth. Um, It's all about creating your space, uh, your your space, healing, lots of healing and support. Because I got a lot of support, Nine of Cups. So the, your family, your loved ones, your son. There's a lot of support there. This is about uh, cups are about emotional support. Okay, so and the last card I picked for you was the six of the sun. So the sun is a beautiful clearing energy, as you could say. You see this person on the horse, uh, a child. So everything is clearing like a renewal, like a rebirth, or put it that way. I don't know how to put it, but it's like, oh, you know, um, the innocent child coming in on a horse like that, a white horse, and it's beautiful, it's pure, innocent. The sun, it's all about love, unconditional love for yourself and your family around you. So I hope that resonates with you. Now I gotta do Henry, who's listening. Yeah, yeah. Gypsy says I love all the cards with owls in them. Yeah. So hi, Dan Iris. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope the weather's good for you. Let me see, Henry. We'll see. Hmm. I see. I think I'm going to use the Keepers of Light. Those are Oracle cards, the Keepers of Light. Um, Yeah, Susan, if you want to stay, I can answer your question because I did talk about it at the first you, but anyway, you're welcome. Or you can watch the replay after. Keepers of light oracle cards, because that thing about there's a lot of Canadians pissed at that, but he's just trying. I knew he was going to. You know, when he says he's joking, he really meant it. He would like to take over Canada and everything, and he also said. Apparently, he said to Justin Trudeau, "I'll make you a government of the governor of this state." Wow. Yeah, but he would like, if you have trouble, financial trouble, just become the 51st state of the U.S. He would like to take over, and he wants to do what Hitler did and Putin and all this stuff. That's what he's trying to do. Just because he's got his billionaires behind him, he thinks he control everybody in the world. That's what he's trying to do. Anyway, it's like, okay. I'm picking cards for Henry from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. So, good night and take care, Suzanne. So, that's what I feel. I feel like it's not going to work, though. I mean, everything's going to blow up in his face. Whatever. None of these things going to. Imagine he's trying to run the country like a mafia boss or something like that. Yeah, he's trying to be a mafia boss. This guy is like a crazy. Anyway, put it that way. He thinks like a mafia boss. He thinks he can run everybody, tell everybody what to do, and things like that. Like a king and queen, like in the old times. There's no way. And besides, the people he picks, imagine that, eh? Yeah, he's doing it Putin, but Putin's got his number. I don't know this thing about. You remember? I heard this Putin warning him about assassination attempt or on his life or something like that. I think he mentioned that in the news, something like that. And I think, oh, Jesus, but it's like a message. These are code messages from one to the other. Okay, he's trying to tell Trump, look, you owe me. I got you in the parliament. I made things happen for you. You owe me, and if you don't, there could be whatever. There could be an attempt assassination, meaning these Russians are known to poison people in other countries. Russians are also known for pushing people out the windows. So you know what I mean? He was warning him, you owe me now. I got you in the parliament. I got you. And he's warning him. That's what he's doing. I mean, he's doing Putin's dirty work. So that's what he said. But it's not going to work. There's too many. Yeah. Canada and US are better as cousins with Democrats than cellmates under dictatorship, of course. But I'm not saying Putin is not involved in the hacking of government files and things like that. They do that, yeah. I know we're not for sale. There's no way. But I mean, because I know how he thinks. I mean, he's thinking that if I get the military involved in the U.S., they're just I'm going to order them to take over Canada, and they're just going to snap their fingers, and everybody will obey. He's wrong, very wrong on that. And I'm telling you, I know there's some people in the military that are what kisses behind, but I'm telling you, most of these people are very, very intelligent, way beyond whatever. And It's the military that would. There's part of the military in the U.S. would turn on him instead of turning on Canada, turning on American citizens. There's no way. There's no way it's going to work. There's no way. I'm telling you, I just no way. Anyway, Trump said was booed at Notre Dame when he walked in as a guest at Macron. I didn't know that. Okay, so there you go. It's just, so he thinks he can bully anybody and take over, but I mean Trudeau just laughed at him. But I don't know. I treat bullies. You just can't talk to them just in a way. You got to knock them out. Put it that way. A bully, you got to face the bully and knock him out. You just there's no way. You can't lovey dovey doesn't work on that on these people. The only way they understand is by getting knocked out. Put it that way. I can't put it any other way because I passed. I've had that experience in my life, and they don't understand any other way. But when you face to face them, then they get scared and they piss themselves. Put it that way. Yeah, he's not well liked. That's for sure. Not anybody. There's people. You got Netanyahu that cannot come to Canada because he would be arrested. I've heard something about 45 is not wanted. He can't come. It doesn't matter. They won't. There's countries that won't allow Trump to go there, even if he was president. Put it that way. You know what I mean? But he won't. I don't know. I still feel he won't get there. I don't know why, but I feel this friggin' energy is so intense. Something's going to blow up. Something's going to go. It's already going wrong anyway. So look at these choices. Look at he's making people angry like crazy. He's making his own voters, people that voted for him, angry. How do you expect that to go well? There's nothing going well. Like I said, it's like short circuit in electric short circuit all over the place. It's like fireworks. Nothing is working, as you can see. Everybody can see that the way this energy goes on. It creates havoc all over the place, and he's not president yet. And it's not over. There's something's going to come up. So. Okay, Henry, if you're still listening, here's the cards I picked for you from the Keepers of Light Oracle cards. First card. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know how to say this. If you're freaking Odin, Psychic Insights. Your third eye is open. See through what it is. Follow your intuition. Yeah, Dan, I got you. Okay. And then I have it says when the price of eggs go up instead of down, MAGAs will turn on him as savagely as they do on Democrats. It will be ugly and worthy of extra butter and on my popcorn. Well, yeah, of course. But I'm telling you, they're already turning on him right now. There's people that go, oh my God, I didn't vote for this. Because there is. Even the warnings, everything other warning, the only way they'll understand is when the truth, the hardships reach them. There's something people have to go through experiences like that. We've been through already, the tariffs and everything, the high prices. We've been through it. These people, oh yeah, they think they're going to make America great again. There's no way. When the hard times hit their and they voted for him, oh my God, they're going to wake up. I had people in my family that did this anyway, and I know about 2016 they voted for him, but I'm not sure. I didn't hear nothing because I don't talk to them about that. They never told me they voted him this time. No. So Archangel Michael Henry is he says, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Beautiful cards. Now, I pulled another one for you, the 5 cards. The Commander Ashtar, I don't know, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. I've heard that before. Walk your talk, you know. Mm-hmm. I had that experience. El Moria, I think, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay. The last card I got for you, Henry, and I hope it resonates with you, all these cards, um, is Raha. Raha, I think, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. That's what I'm talking about, self-care, self-love. Experience a relationship, harmony, and healing. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. Sometimes, like we're talking about drama that we had in our childhood when we were a child, and we rediscover our beautiful gifts. Time to breathe. Okay. Good night, Patty Palmer. She's saying, time to do a breathing treatment. Yeah, and lay down for the night. Have a great evening. Take care, Patty. Um, it's not this time of year, just before Christmas, and you know, uh, when you lose a loved one, especially a child. So when you lose a loved one, it's the memories are still there. So it's hard to go through that, but you always stay connected to your loved ones. They might not be here physically anymore, but you're still connected to you. So, Brandon, I hope you're still here. Then I have Diamond, and I have Lucy Mercier, and I have Dan Artis. Susan, Suzanne is left. So, and then I have Diana in the queue. Let me see. Brandon. Good evening, Ron. Could I get a general when you get the chance, please? Thank you. You're welcome. So, Brandon, here we go. If you're okay, he's Brandon's here. Diamond is still here. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You want a general? I was wondering what general, because that's vague. It's not to the. It's a question. A general reading in. Okay, I'll see what I can do. See what comes up. Okay, I'm going to use the cards. They're called Raise Your Vibration Oracle cards. Let's see what comes up. By Carl Gray. Raise Your Vibrational Oracle. Carl Gray. Those are. I have quite a few decks from him now. Right. So, let me see if I can read the chat there. Put it back to the chat here. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for hanging on. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Um, I'm going to have a quiet Christmas. We don't have any family left, hardly. We have a little bit of family, but they're all over the place. They're so far away. I'm not going anywhere. We got a family member that came to see us this in July from the States, but she came back from Africa because she's on a mission taking care of little colored uh, children, and she went back to the States. And my wife's sister and her brother came to see us this summer. So we had fun. I had got a like a pizza oven, pizza hut, or whatever they call them, and I made some pizza outside. So they just love that anyway. So. Oh boy, yeah. So anyway, we they took pictures and we had a good laugh and everything. So yeah, they showed us. She showed us some pictures with colored children there. Hmm. They're all like these cards are like message cards. Most of them. I have a couple more to do, Brandon. I'll be with you in a second. One, two, three. I gotta drink some water. Oof. I just had a heat wave going down my back, and it's cool outside. So. Okay, here we go, Brandon. This is in general, reading in general, for entertainment purposes only. So here we go, Brandon. First card I got is those are the cards that raise my vibration oracle cards. First card I got, I trust in my gifts. So trust in your gifts. And you do have gifts, by the way. We all do. Sometimes we get overwhelmed by certain energy, but we do have gifts. Choose choose kindness. Uh, oh, Donna Luna says Henry said thank you for you, Ron, for my reading. You're welcome. You're both welcome. Choose kindness. Choose kindness. Um, but I already know that you do choose kindness. Uh, your mind is an altar to source energy. I'll let you read that. And the third eye. Okay. Your your mind is an altar to source energy. Fourth one I picked. Um, living with purpose brings me prosperity. That's the message. When you're living with purpose, that brings you prosperity. And the last one I picked for you, Brandon, this is the one I am supported. I am supported on my path. As you can see, um, a little fly. I don't know what to call that. Firefly. That looks a little bit like those. In the that it looks that little firefly. I think it's a firefly, something like that. Eh? Dragonfly. Yeah, a dragonfly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, dragonfly. Okay, so you are supported. So you're welcome. I was trying to. Yeah, dragon. I've seen those around a lot this summer. Dragonflies. They're all over here. Well, I've seen orbs also. Sometimes. Oh, geez. I didn't tell you about my dream. Oh my God. Maybe I'll share that after later on. You did, Patty. You take care. Not sure if I did either. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a great night. Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Hey, Kelly. We had some snow. We had some snow. Not as much as you did. You said you had 20 inches in Toronto. We got, I got about 6 inches of snow, about for now. Okay. But now all the crap is coming. It's going to get warmer. Then we're going to get rain and slush and crazy stuff. Yeah. So welcome, Kelly. I hope you're doing well. I hope the weather is good for you there. It's cold like crazy here for now. So we have snow. Let me see. I got Diamond up next. Lucy Mercier. I had Suzanne, my take I answer, and Dana, her artist, is in the queue. So Diamond. I like that name, though. Diamond. It sounds. It's a special name, though. Diamond. May I please know if my son will get his strength and energy back over the next few weeks? Get back to feeling himself again. Okay. Yeah. His son. It's gonna take it's gonna take a little more than a few weeks. Uh, yeah. My feeling is gonna take a little more than a few weeks to get back to feeling himself again. Um, it takes time to heal from. Yeah. It takes time to heal. So uh, doesn't catch says hubby has been out with snowblower for 2 hours. Yeah, me I got what 300 feet, something like that. I got about 300 feet to clear. So with a snowblower, it takes about that, maybe 2 hours, two some, a little bit more than 2 hours to clear that with my snowblower. So yeah, we had 2 foot high snowbanks already wintering. Yeah, I mean usually the snow they're getting in Toronto, usually it's we have that snow now here. So yeah, uh, let's see what I'm picking up there, Diamond. It's gonna take more than 2 weeks. Um, it's gonna take more than 2 weeks. Oh, you're welcome. I'll see what I can. Um, I'm hoping we get Wapple with snow during the holidays. Getting it snowed in with the grandkids would be a special treat. Yeah, Cecile. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I remember. Remember. Maybe you guys didn't know this. We had. They used to do that with horses, the the oh my God, what do we call them? The horses used to pull the the you sit in there, the horses take you for a ride in the snow. They're like, yeah. So Diamond's asking, will it stay his energy once he feels better? I'm gonna pull some cards on that. Yeah. It's yeah, sleigh rides. Yeah. Um, uh, I'm just going to tell you what I feel right now. It's like wavy energy up and down a little bit. It's like it's going to take a little bit of time before he. Hmm, so, well, I have a good card. There's hope. I got the hope card that pulled out diamond. First one that pulled. Hang on to hope, uh, faith, support. Ask for your guides, help for your angels and everything. Support. Keep on doing that because that will help. It needs time to heal. It just needs time to heal. Hmm. Yeah, it seems that because I this is what I pulled. Diamond. The first card I pulled out of the deck is the star card. Never give up hope. Uh, you know, because keep on raising the vibration, and as it happened before, the energy levels. Yeah. So keep that up. Keep up the hope and the love, the support, and the energy like that. It helps. You might you say you might not see the results right away, but it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and and that's what I'm getting. The hope card, and then I got the King of Wands. That so this is more, yeah, as you can see, a King of Wands. It's a king and not a queen, and not a whatever the lower cards. It's a high energy, and it's steady, like you were asking for. Steady. This guy is stable. Okay, this is like represents a stable energy. So it's coming. Just don't give up. Hope. So I hope that resonates with you. I'm sending lots of healing, love, and light to you and your loved one. There's a lot of people suffering out there. Oh my God, so many. Love is a powerful energy. You wouldn't if sometimes, yeah. You're welcome, Diamond. Yeah. So love is so powerful. I mean, I don't know how to explain the light. I had a near death experience when I was a kid. I went on the other side. I had epilepsy. I used to have a attack after attack and after attack, trying to swallow my tongue and everything. The crazy. I remember the feeling in that. My body remembers that stuff, and I remember seeing light beings on the other side, like the form of human beings, but seeing through the form of light. And there's one thing that really stuck in my mind was I was seeing them with all red hearts. I was seeing the red hearts, So uh, I was seeing red hearts, and I was wondering, huh, that is strange to see the form of the human beings. People, they're like somebody I know, or uh, my ancestors, my loved ones, or I and then they were sort of talking to me telepathically. So they offered me, you have free will, and it's like they offered me, you can stay here if you want, or whatever. And as I turned around and looked that way in another direction, I saw the sun coming at me. Like it's like the energy of the sun coming right at me. And when you look at the sun directly, it'll blind you. Like it's so strong. It's a strong energy, and it was coming right at me and coming towards me like really, really fast. And all the images of the red hearts and things like that disappeared. But I knew everything when you're on the side, surrounded by pure unconditional love. So as the sun was coming, it went right into that energy went through my body into my body, and I woke up in the taxi. We were in the taxi going to the hospital. There was a nurse that had me in her arms, and my mom was screaming, panicking. I could see all that on the other side there, panicking like crazy, screaming, "Give me my son! Give me my son! Give me my son!" And she didn't want to give me to my mom because she knew that she couldn't feel the pulse or anything. So, but she did. When we arrived right in front of the hospital, I woke up, and there's no doctor or nurse, or at the time there they had several kinds of epilepsy. They didn't know nothing about that much. So arrived at I woke up in the taxi just as we arrived in front of the hospital. So whether the attack was over, and I never had another attack in my whole life, so it was like a miracle. So I always believed it's a miracle. So at the time I didn't know. Maybe the miracle was that I wasn't supposed to get to to stay there and come back here and do what I'm doing right now. So I don't know, something like that. So Kelly says when my mom was going through chemotherapy, she went in one day and thought she was the volunteer driver, and husband was getting treatment. Yeah, she said her positive mindset was everything right. Yeah. So you never know. You never know. Well, it's not your time. We have contracts before we come here, so we sign contracts. Uh, I know when I found out that I had a contract with my father-in-law to get bullied, mistreated, and all that, hell no, that can't be. But then I did a lot of healing programs and a lot of meditation, and a lot of this to find out, yeah, but he went overboard. Like he really went overboard. So I had to heal from that. But when I heard that, I first thought, oh, I thought the people that were saying that we had contracts with people like that, I didn't accept it. It's when I accepted it that I really, oh my God, the weight off my shoulder and everything is like, my God, I could fly everywhere. It's like feeling light weight, you know. Yeah, I was relieved by the awakening of that, and I took my power back, and that's how you take your power back. There's when you have that in appear in these programs and you don't realize it. Well, there you go. It takes away your power when you let somebody else and you believe somebody else is mistreating you. That they're better than you, and you're not. Yeah. Anyway, I bet. Yeah, Mark must be your hubby. Mark has come in. Poor guy is poop. Going to make him a hot chocolate. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Hugs and blessing. Hugs to you. Say hi to Mark and take care. Hi, Rose Smith. How are you? Hi, how are you? Hope things are well with you. So happy Thanksgiving, by the way, for people I haven't seen in a little while there. You had your Thanksgiving last weekend. Now Christmas is coming like crazy. You get all these Black Friday, Cyber Monday, everything coming at you. I don't know. I'm getting bombarded by emails like crazy for that. Yeah, right. But Christmas is about sharing love with your loved ones. That's what it is. So, to me, anyway, it's not about all the gifts and everything. So, Lucie Mercier, yeah. And I have Susan. Okay, Susan and Dan Harris in the queue. Okay, let me see. How long? I've been 2 hours already. Oh my God, time goes flying. I love this stuff, and sometimes I don't realize how long I've been on. Okay, let me see. I have Lucie Mercier wants a card. Okay, for December. Water are a little rough. Yeah. So, are you enjoying your? I remember something, Lucy. You said something about your floor, your vinyl floor. Are you enjoying your new flat vinyl floor? I think I'm gonna pull one of these for you for December. Whew, yeah. You know what I missed? Well, I miss my dog. It's been over a year now, and that's what I miss my dog. I miss my dog. Yeah, yeah, you can. You can get a card, Rose Smith. I got you in the queue there. Okay. You love your floor. Yeah. So do I. I love that. Did you? If you got it at Home Depot, the same. Uh, what is? I don't know. Life proof. Life proof. Yeah. Yeah. She says a very close friend was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer last week. We're all determined to stay positive as positive energy and healing energy. Where I'm living, I lost two of my friends. Like one was 5 years ago, the other one was 3 years ago, and now there's another one in the same area I am. Another one just passed last Sunday. So it's, these cases I'm talking about, it's all about cancer. So my mom passed with cancer too. So anyway, so yeah, actually, I'm in a collective. What do you call that? I don't know. Collective. Uh, about uh, I forget the name of it. I know the name in French. I'm trying to find out how you say it in English. The group, collective group, where for uh, cigarette victims, because my mom died from lung cancer. So there's a there's a collective thing that's going to court and everything there. So I wonder. Yeah. So I'm also subscribed to that cancer foundation, um, where they have my name, and they're winning, if they win, if it goes through on the 12th of December, Then it has to go to Supreme Court. We have a chance to some money to the victims of. My mother is not there anymore, but I'm still a victim because I'm, you know, so all the lawyers are making lots of money off of this because they're talking about billions and billions of dollars on the. You lost Rose Smith. He says I lost my husband to lung cancer 7 months ago. Yeah, that's my mom, and it goes pretty fast. Uh, they had uh, they had they took a biopsy or biopsy. I don't know how you say it in English. Or take a little bit. They check it out, and oh my God, my mom was nothing. Didn't show up the first time. She's still in the hospital. They did another one, a little part in the lung, and it came out uh, cancer. A small little dot they found in the week she was gone. It only took a week after that. She was on. Yeah, the oxygen mask and everything. Yeah, biopsy. Yeah, the word is biopsy. Biopsy. Yeah, something like that. So she had an oxygen mask and everything. I used to have to take it off, clean it, because you get all white around her lips like that. You have to clean it, her mouth. She died in a week. Yeah, I was there. I was there all week with her. So, uh, yeah, enlightenment. Huh. Let me see. Lucie Messier. I, I, I pull a card from the secret language of light. It's a transmission from your soul. So I hope that uh, this card will resonate with you. Remember, just got to find the. Oh boy, that's the end. Almost. So I hope it resonates with you. I have number 43, enlightenment. So whatever you're going through, the card is enlightenment. And I read what it says. Um, Evolution is guaranteed. You are walking, waking, no, yeah, waking up from your old habits and patterns. At times, you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, all is well. You are just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new, loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind or body to resist, react, or panic when you experience that unfamiliar or unknown. However, from this higher van- vantage, yeah, it's vantage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, see all components of a memory so that a new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the drama every time it is talked about or remembered. This event or person will be blamed for the pain in your body today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through wisdom. All the experience we live, we sort of have um, mature, like I don't know how you say it there. we mature, we understand stuff, because of the experience. We also gain in being able to feel what others can go through. So yeah, we become more sensitive. Uh, we understand things that we didn't understand before. When sometimes when you're young, you don't understand until you experience it. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Lucy. I hope that resonates with you. So I have, I think I answered Susan's question before she left. Yeah. So I have Dan Artis, and I'm just going to take a minute and be back. So you guys keep. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to take a. Dan Artist, I hope you're still here. I have a question. My son Peter is taking courses in public policy. He's going to apply as a graduate student at, which is for public policy. Can you see if there's any good directions for him? I can look at it. That's your other son. Uh, yeah. And I got Rose Smith in the queue also after this. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Lucy Mercier. Okay. You're there. Okay. Let me see what I get. Cards. What they're saying. That's your other son, Peter. The other son is Luke, right? Yeah, the younger one. Okay, that's the younger one. Yeah. One son is Luke, and the other one's Peter, right? I, I think I'm getting to know you, Dan. sort of getting to know you. Yeah, yeah. The writer and the reader. Yeah, right, right, right. One's a trumpet player, the other one's a writer, right? Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. The question is pretty. Keeps me from. Let's see what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay. I can't believe I've been on over 2 hours already. Oh my god! Sometimes I try. There's cards that want to pop out here, so I'll have to pick those. As I'm shuffling, all of a sudden, they pop up. Yeah, one plays the trumpet. Luke's the musician. Right, right. But there's so many. What's going on in the world? Like it affects all of us in a certain way. Like everything is like I don't know how you call it. I just put it this way in my words. It's like a reset button. You know, um, there's a sort of like a circuit, a short circuit. You press the reset button and everything starts working again. Something like that. The whole world is on that near you know we're almost like pressing on the reset button in our lives. Like, oh my God, we can't do things like we did before. We can't expect things to be like before. Everything's changing. So all these things, that's what's happening. Who's that? Assad escaped in Syria. Is that the one that was the president of Syria you're talking about? Yeah, because he's hoping for a career, because a career as a writer is very difficult or impossible. Yeah, it is. But there's yeah, that's the dictator we're talking about. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he escaped to Syria to yeah, okay. That reminds me of something in the past. Some dictators did that. They left the country. I think was Haiti. In Haiti, there was a dictator that I think it was in Haiti or somewhere around there. They left the country and they went somewhere else. They took everybody's money and kept all the money and left and jumped the country. Something. I think it was Haiti. I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know what you mean. Peter will still be a writer, but he needs to find a practical application for his talents while he writes creatively. Oh my God, it's gonna be, it's gonna be. Show you what I. Okay. Um, see what I get. I'll share what I get anyway. These are the cards I get. Like this is for entertainment purposes only. Uh, this is about energy, but we all have free will, and all kinds of things can happen from here to then. Uh, I'll share what I have. Okay, he appeals to him. That's good. But the first card I got was the judgment card. Okay, as you could see, there's people there, and there's a judgment. So you have to go through this. You have no choice to go through this. There's a judgment. Okay, card. The first thing. Okay. Um, of course, if he's taking courses like that, it sure is about judging his performance and how things are. You know, there's the second card that pulled out was Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of negotiation about financial and negotiations to it has to negotiate with people to make his work known or something like trying to sell himself. That's what it is, negotiation. There's a lot of judgment. There's I got the Page of Cups where there's down in the journey there's a smoother waters, calmer waters. As you can see, there's one cup there. It's calmer waters. Uh, there's no storm and nothing. It's just smooth sailing. Okay, so he's doing wonderful in his course right now. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now I have also the Six of Cups. As you can see, this card is about relationship, a contract, something coming together. Okay, sharing. As you can see, cups. They're sharing the cups. There are four more cups there. So sharing the whatever. Okay, with somebody, an association or a connection, a relationship between one and the other. So, which will eventually create some kind of action forward. So it could be something developing in the future for them. That's the cards I have. That's what came out. So I suspect there's something coming up there where there's a relationship with somebody that he's involved with surrounding him. I hope that resonates with you there. Somebody's going to recognize his work. Put it that way. So, and maybe together they can develop a sort of a journey and take action towards reaching the goal that he wants to reach. Okay. So I hope that resonated with you, and thank you for your. Yeah, it sounds like he will be going into grad program of public policy, and it will lead to something fruitful down the line. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm just reading the energy, but that's what you just said sounds about right there. Or sure. Thank you. Let me see who I got. I got Rose Smith up next. And this will be my last for tonight. Hey, I've been on 2 hours and almost two hours and a half. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So, Rose Smith, could I get a one card, please, Ron? Yes, you can. Feel like it. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like that too. So, you're welcome, Dan. Take care. So Donna Luna says, I lost my dad 3 years from lung problems from smoke. He was a firefight man. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. But what we're talking is um, um, a process where there are a lot of people that were involved in cigarette smoking. They took the company to the court and they won against them. But there's millions and there's people all over Canada, in my province also. And I contacted them and I told them that my mom died it had to be from lung cancer. This is registered in the hospital where she died, even if it was years ago. I had to find her friggin' papers, everything. So I I'm in. I got I'm into the filing. So I'm into the lawsuit. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a lawsuit against the cigarette company. So I'm in there. Now we don't know yet what the results will be. They won the first steps, the first or second step. I don't know how it works there. They're supposed to vote on the 12th of December coming up on the 12th. And if that goes through, then it goes to the Supreme Court, which is in Ottawa, Canada, and then we are if we go through that, we might be able for the victims left, the survivors, a sum of money, which could land us from 80,000 to $100,000 for the victims of their loved ones, or yourself. But it's the lawsuit that it's been years and years at this. This since I think it's been out there since 2019 or something like that, and now we're in 2000 almost 25, and I think it started before that. Anyway, so there's a lawsuit against the cigarette company. So we're talking about billions and billions of dollars, like $33 billion lawsuits and something like that. So I know the lawyers are making lots of money on it. Whatever, if we ever get there, that the victims will have won, then we're supposed to get our share of that. Sort of. I'm still alive anyway, so I'm the only one left. There's nobody. You got no brothers, no sisters, so I'm the only one left. So my mother died from lung cancer because of smoke. So it's not related to something else. It's related directly to lung cancer. It has to be that. So and so there's a lawsuit against that. So Rose Smith wants a card. Let me see what I can pull one card for you. And that'll be it for the night. I'm gonna pull. Oh, if there's somebody left, I'll share about maybe my dream I had the other day. It's a weird dream though. I mean, it's really strange. Maybe I could share it with you guys. Sometimes dreams like that, people say, "What the hell is that? What does that mean?" No, it's a strange one, but it has meaning also sometimes. So sorry for your loss, Donna Luna, because I know what we all. I went through whatever when I lost my mom. That was part of me. Like she was so part of my life that it really affected me. But at the same time, there is a lawsuit for that in Quebec. But see, I live in Quebec, and we have a medical card in Quebec, so that you can get medical services in Quebec. But if you live in another province, you don't have that medical card. My mom did not die. She's from Quebec, but she did not die in Quebec. She died in Ontario. So my problem was, oh my God. So I contacted the Quebec one. The Quebec said, they gave me the one for Canada. So I had to reach out to Canada for to file, Yeah. So she says that I had no idea there was a lawsuit in Quebec. Yes, there is. Look up a lawsuit for tobacco whatever lawsuit for tobacco, and you'll see it in Quebec. Whatever, I don't remember the name of it there. Tabagiste. Tabagis, I think it's called. Le recours, I'll say it in French for you. Okay. I'll say it in French for you, Cecile. It's called Le recours collectif tabagiste. Tabagiste. You know what that means in French there? I'm saying in French to you because I know you understand. Uh, Le recours collectif du Québec tabagiste. And you'll find it. If you Google it, you'll find it. And then they have the forms there. You check if you're in your name is there or not. So because there's proof of that, because when a person dies from lung cancer in the hospital, it's registered. Her death certificate is registered. How they died and everything, what year, everything is registered. So that's what I'm saying. But I had to check to see if I was in there. But the because my mom is different, because my mom died in Ontario, Canada, and I had to file in Canadian, and I'm living in I'm uh, the survivor. Okay, so I live in a different province, so I had to tell them, well, this is where I live, and I filed my mom's name in my mom's name. She died from lung cancer in this hospital on the this date, and everything. I had to file that. So that's what I'm saying. So Rose Smith, I pick a card for you. My God. Okay, Rose Smith, if you're still here. Anyway, look it up, Cecile, and if it helps you, well, you can put your name. It's not over till it's over, but I said if I don't do nothing and I don't, I let them have it. So you know what I mean. I want to make sure I'm on the list, even though my mother is on the list in the hospital. She died, but they they want to know, even though the will, I had her will and everything, and yeah. In English, I'm not sure if it's called class action, but it's something about the cancer or well, I forget. So sorry there. Maybe I'll find this for you the information right now. I can't search for it. Yeah, I can't search for it. So number I'm doing Rose Smith. I have a card for you that I picked, and I'm searching for the page here. Okay, this is what I have. Rose Smith. Divine animals. I don't know if you can see this card. It shows up, but oh my god, it's pretty. Okay, that's a lion. Okay, divine animals. That's a lion. Strength. As you can see, just above that, there's a heart. I don't know if you can see that quite well. Maybe back a little bit. Divine animals. There you go. So I'm on the website. That's in English, but you can get the Quebec one. Since it depends where your mom passed. If it was she was in living in Quebec or living in Ontario. Okay, there you go, Rose Smith. That's a lion that you see there, divine animals, and above that is the heart. There's a lot of energy. I don't know if you can see that. Trying to. There's a glare in the card. Maybe if I put it sideways, it's better. Here, I'll read what it says. I'll read what it says for you. Divine animals, soul companions on your journey. Of course, they give you unconditional love. Animals, that's what they're to teach us here. Spend time with your pet or in the company of any animal to realize the same light that flows through you flows through all living creatures. We all create different containers for our soul experiences, depending on our individual desires and dreams. Human experience greater contrast than animals. That is why our influence and creations are wider reaching. However, this also makes it easier for us to split and, and stray from our hearts. Animals reflect the divine love that we are. We are we are around animals. It's easier to move into alignment. We can be inspired to grander creations. Um, People often believe they receive unconditional love from an animal. An animal is more likely to be aligned with its soul instinct and doesn't need you to be different to who you are for it to feel love. You will feel you will feel what the hell? Free to be who you are when you emulate this behavior for yourself. Life becomes more relaxed, loving, and your relationship will catapult to a whole new level of joy, meaning it will raise your vibration to a higher level and you'll feel um, love. So I hope that resonates with you, Rose Smith. Thank you so much for asking for color. That's for tonight. Now, I'd like to share a dream I had last week. I wanted to share this. I think I'm going to share this, but I'm going to get my notes because there's things about the dream. But I went to see somebody that's good in uh, detecting dreams, especially when you have those ones. uh, so I'm just getting my paper. I'll be right there. Okay, I'm going to share my dream I had last week. It was it was kind of strange, and sometimes I get strange dreams like that. So if you like to hear about a dream that I had, um, here we go. It was I woke up in my dream. I was walking a path, a life journey path. Okay, it's like so wide. You can't run a car on it. You can't drive on it. You can only walk, and it's so wide, like a path where you do walking, jogging, and this wide, like to winding like this. And the I came to a big wall, which was like, oh my God. Turn to the left, turn to the right, and I also could see was black, like crystalline, was like crystal like looking black, shiny, polished. And it was a big wall. And I looked at it and I said, oh my God, you can't go around that way. You can't go this way. And the path ended right in the middle. So as I was looking at that, it was black and shiny, crystalline, like crystal looked like, you know. And over top like this, I could have said, but Jesus, you can't even climb it. It's too slippery. You can't even climb over it or try to. I was trying to find a solution. How do I get around it? And uh, the message was, this is the limit of the human race cannot go beyond this wall. And I said, huh, what is this? It's like, this is as far as the human race can, you cannot go past that. And I said, Jesus. And I could, I didn't accept that answer. So I tried to look and I saw in the middle of sort of like an image, a 3D image of a human being shape, was also black, crystalline looking crystal shaped, where it had a strap under the arms. It looked a little bit like I could explain it. It looked like like Jesus Christ was on the cross, because the arms were like this, like in V shape form with a strap, and the human being wasn't touching the ground, but was like so high, right in the middle where the path is. The path is stopped there, and I could see this form of the human being with his head like this down, and I was looking at it, and then I heard sort of a voice talk to me and say, "Well, put." And I was searching because I said, "This can't be, This is not the limit. We can go further than that." But the voice said to me to enter the code. And I was there swearing like crazy, frustrated. And I said, "What damn code? There's no buttons to put the numbers in. There's nothing, nothing, nothing. I can't even go this way, the right to the left. I can't get around it. I can't jump over it." And this is in my dream I'm talking about. So anyway, it had a sound frequency, a low sound frequency, like a humming sound. Okay. So geez, I have a brain like that, but I got a mind like that. I have to find a solution. I said, "There's no way this is the end. That human beings cannot go beyond this barrier. There's no way." So then, when I was saying that, I heard another voice say to put in a code. "What goddamn code?" I said, "What code? What are you talking about? Code? There's no buttons to put numbers in. There's nothing. Where the hell do you want me to see? I don't see nothing but black crystalline all over the place. And it's all slippery and shiny. And what the hell? What are you talking about? I don't know what code. So this is in my dream. So after a while, I sort of calmed down, and I was like, I don't know, intuitively channeling energy. I was like, there must be a solution to this. There must be a way. So so I had people with me, but I was the first one in the front. Okay, there's people that I know that I share spiritual journey on these channels here that I'm with. The, they're following me. They're not far away behind me, and I go and get closer to the 3D shape. Uh, the human being that I saw, like it looked like something like Christ on the cross, like Jesus Christ nailed to the cross in the air, something shaped like that. Okay, but with a strap under the arms. So, and I said, I gotta check this out. So I came a lot closer, and while I was looking at this, we're like scientists or explorers, and I was looking and closely looked at it on the top of his head, right in the middle of the head, like that. I saw a crack. I said, "What the hell's a crack? How come there's a crack there?" And I said, "Oh my God!" So, and I tried the arm. I said, "Jesus, if I push the arm there, he'll fall through the straps, and then there'll be an opening, and the human being can go beyond this limit limit." Okay, so it didn't work, but I looked at the crack and I said, "Oh my God, let me think." So I saw the crack, and it was just the size that you could put a credit card or a card in it. Okay, I didn't think about a credit card right away. So I said, "Let me see what would happen." So I go in pull out whatever cards I have, my wallet, whatever. I took a credit card out and I stuck it in the crack in the human head that was like this on it, you know, hanging up on the strap they were hanging up, and I put the whatever magnet, reading my information on my card, and the friggin' thing started moving, like scanning. It's like a scanner. I put it to the card, and the friggin' thing started moving, and I said, "Oh my God, it's moving!" So then I saw the arms they were in a V shape. They came up together like this. So I put my arms underneath, my hands underneath to catch that form, that model, the body. Okay, and the strap got looser, and then it fell, and then the door, there was an opening, and I could see the light on the other side. It wasn't light, bright light, and it was a different hum, a higher vibrational sound. And I said, "Oh my God, that is what we." Then I talked to my wife about this dream I had, and she explained to me because she took care of a lot of babies when she was younger. She had a lot of babies, or babies, and babies have a crack right in the middle of their forehead like that. The left brain, the right brain, and the left brain. And this code, as I put my information through, it opened up the doors, or sort of an opening, so that we can go beyond that limit. And I think it's like breaking the sound barrier or something. So that was funny. Okay, so and she explained to me babies do have a crack right in the middle when they're born. You can see the crack right in the middle, the left brain and right brain. So this is the code they were talking about. So we can't do it for somebody else. We can only do it for ourselves. So it's in our DNA. It's in the code is right up here. We have the code to go beyond the limit that whatever we're going through right now. That it says you can't go any further than that, blocking us. I thought I'd share that with you guys, and that's what came out of it. So maybe it's the times we're in. Maybe that's what the limit is. So I thank you, and I'm going to say good night to everybody. Take care. Have a great weekend. The rest of the weekend. Much love and light to you. Many blessings. So that's the dream I want to share with you. So if 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 you want to share your feedback from that, we'll see you next Saturday. I I will be here. I have a big week coming next week, so I got a lot of appointments to go to and things like that. So take care. Bye.